long explanation. You don't have to tell them that your appendix burst on the date of the payment while you were on the way to the mailbox to mail the letter and all that stuff. You just got to say, I had an issue. If you want to delve into it, make it one sentence, maybe two sentences or whatever your issue was. And then say, I'm requesting that you remove that late payment from my credit report. You get that removed from your credit report, it's going to help your credit score. You get 4 or 5 of these removed, your credit score is going to go up significantly for you. So I want you to think about doing goodwill letters. You can Google that as well. You can Google goodwill letters. Some of the ones that you'll find online are 3 paragraphs long. I'm suggesting you do not do a 3-paragraph long letter, because think about it. If you were at your job, whatever your job is, and somebody sent you a letter and it's 3 paragraphs long, if you get an email at your job and it could be from your boss's boss's boss and it's 3 paragraphs, long paragraphs, you might not even read it right then. You might click, flag it so you can read it later. So I don't want you to do that, because the people on the other end may not read your letter. They may not get down to the meat of what you're trying to do. So I want you to send them a short goodwill letter, 10 sentences or less. Identify yourself, account number, and whatever they're asking for, and send them that letter and wait to see what they say. Now, you can also call them. You got an 800 number on the back of each one of your credit cards. You can call them, but before you call them, make sure you have like a letter in front of you, or whatever you're going to say. Make sure you have it in front of you so you can, appropriately say what you want, what you want to convey. So that's what I want you guys to do for that. And this is one little tip that I wanted you to know. I don't want you to get collections on your credit report at all. So if you're in the midst right now, you're not paying somebody or what have you, they're threatening to send you to collections, it's better for you to call them and stop them from doing it than to let it go to collections. Because once it hits your credit report, your credit score is going to fall 60, 80 points or whatever it is. You don't want that to happen. And the higher your credit score, because I've been guilty of this myself, at least saying, on principle, I'm not paying you guys. And I've got a high credit score. But the higher your credit score, the more points you're going to get off of your credit report for having collection. So you don't want that to happen. So if you're thinking, or because you know that, your cousin has a 585 credit score and they got a collection and their credit score only went down to 550. All right, it only went down 35 points. And you're thinking, well, I've got an 800 credit score. I can stand to lose 35 points. That'll still put me in excellent category. Your fall would be much higher and much deeper than just the 35 points that your friend got. So it's a punishment. It is truly a punishment. And especially since you've had a good credit score, they're definitely going to punish you on that. So make sure that you do whatever you can to stop them from sending these collections. Even if you just got to call them and say, I can't make this payment. I'm not going to be able to make this payment for a month. Whatever it is, that's better. It's better than just letting them send it to collections for you and start that whole process for you. So that's what I wanted to give you guys for today. Thank you for coming in and listening to the 800 Credit Score Man Show. I truly appreciate it. Come back next week. Listening to the 800 Credit Score Man Show. I asked you at the top of the show to share the show, and I want you to follow. No, I said follow, share. I don't know what I said, but whatever it is, I want you to like the show. I want to see how many likes I can get this week, and then I appreciate it if you were to share the show, because what's going to happen, you're going to get a great credit score one of these days because you're listening to all the tips that I give out, and you're going to stop listening to the show. You don't listen to the show because you like to hear the sound of my voice. You listen for the tips. So you're going to stop one day when you hit that 785 mark. You're going to stop listening to the show, and I'm going to lose a listener. I don't want to lose you at all, but I want you to pass it on to your friends, to your family, to all of your coworkers, all the people that you think may benefit from the show. So like the show and definitely go ahead and share the show. Thank you so very much. You know how I got to do before I get out of here. Kobe, Cameron, and Carter, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm out.